Staff Sergeant Allie Rose. Monday night, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Admiral Mike Mullen, heads to the Republic of Korea for high-level talks with defense officials in Seoul. Pentagon officials say the meetings will focus on the U.S. ROK. I'm Staff Sergeant Allie Rose. Monday night, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Admiral Mike Mullen, heads to the Republic of Korea for high-level talks with the defense officials in Seoul. Pentagon officials say the meetings will focus on the U.S. ROK alliance. The trip comes in the midst of bristling tensions between North and South Korea. Monday, the South Korean Navy begins live fire exercises off the coast of the Korean Peninsula. U.S. service members helped fight a deadly wildfire in Israel. The Israel Defense Forces say the fire killed more than 40 people. It's being called the worst wildfire since the country's founding in 1948. About 50 Air Force reservists from the 302nd Airlift Wing dropped flame retardant across the path of the wildfire. The fire has since been put out. The Navy christened its newest littoral combat ship Saturday in Marinette, Wisconsin. Fort Worth was built at a cost of less than $480 million. The ship is designed for speed in battle and has the ability to operate in less than 20 feet of water.
This ship was specifically designed to find submarines, to clear mines, and to counter surface craft.
Two of the Navy's 3 littoral combat ships were built in Marinette, and an order for another 10 is expected. Officials say the Fort Worth is named for the Texas city because of its commitment to the military for more than 150 years. And the Department of Defense announced Monday that the deadline to apply for retroactive stop-loss special pay has been extended. The new deadline is December 18, 2010. The special pay was established to compensate military members whose service was involuntarily extended between September 11, 2001 and September 30, 2009. To submit a claim, head online to defense.gov/stop-loss.
For troops supporting Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan, training operations outside the wire pose many risks. In Hawaii, soldiers train on how to carry out missions in local communities where not everyone is always happy to see them. Nick Tovo reports.
Sergeant Kevin Hopson keeps his ears up and his eyes open while leading a squad.
It's knowing, what your battle buddy's going to do, what your gunner's going to do in certain situations. Sergeant Carver, we up?
These troops will deploy to Afghanistan as a team.
Basically, we're a new unit. We just got a bunch of, NCOs and non-commissioned officers from schools. We got a bunch of brand new soldiers from basic training, and this is a time for us really to mesh together.
So, at Schofield Barracks, he leads his squad through training, and the troops learn each other's moves.
All the small things that we learn about each other today, we're not going to have to learn them when we deploy.
In this deployment training scenario, fellow soldiers act as the enemy, protecting a high-value target, or HVT.
Clear building to the left.
It's a mission Hopson knows well.
Friendly's coming in. Sergeant Kirby, no response. When I was deployed to Iraq in 0608, there was a local sheikh there that had stolen a bunch of money from the U.S. government, and through the help of the Iraqi police, we were actually able to capture him and bring him to justice.
Get up. Hunting an HVT is dangerous work.
High-value target, obviously they have a lot of connections, and wherever they're from their local populace, a deep sense of community there.
Sergeant Conway, give me a status.
And so whenever you interrupt that deep sense of community and interrupt with their village, there's a real sense that you're the intruder there, and it's difficult to trust anybody at that point.
Friendly's coming in.
Drop it. Give me a sit rep.
For Hopson, it's the first of many training missions he'll lead his squad through before going downrange.
We are green on casualties, and by the time we deploy, we'll have at least almost a good solid year working together. It's those strong relationships that are built, and that's those strong relationships and that team concept that really pushes you through a deployment.
And it's what this military policeman signed up to do.
There's no greater cause than leading and serving our country.
Nick Tovo, Schofield Barracks, Hawaii.
Coming up next on Around the Services, we hear from the Supreme Allied Commander for NATO on a new strategic concept. But first, materials check. We go downrange to spend a day with a crew that's vital to overseas contingency operations.